Greetings, I'm Tim of Govberg, and welcome to the world of Vacheron Constantin. Today we'll be discussing the proper operation and care of the Vacheron Constantin Patrimony 40mm in 18 karat rose gold. This caliber 1400 manual winding timepiece can be energized by grasping the crown at 3 o'clock and in its first position flush to the case, turning it in a clockwise motion. At approximately 20 turns, the watch will have enough energy to begin the beat of the balance. Continue winding until light resistance is felt. At this point, the manually wound caliber will be fully energized up to its rated 40 hours of power reserve. It is important to stop at the point resistance is felt to avoid damaging the caliber. Vacheron Constantin recommends winding the watch at the same time each day to ensure that the ebbs and flows of mainspring energy coincide with the exact same periods of each 24-hour cycle. This ensures optimal chronometric performance of the timepiece. To set the watch, grip the crown and pull it to its second position. In the second position, turn in a clockwise direction to set the watch to the appropriate time. Once the time is set, always return the crown to its default position flush to the case. This ensures that the watch retains its rated 3 ATM or 30 meters of water resistance as stated by the factory. Vacheron Constantin stipulates that 3 ATM water resistance is sufficient for splash or rain exposure only, and cautions that a watch of 3 ATM water resistance should never be submerged or used for swimming or bathing. It's also important to never use the crown when the watch has any visible moisture on its surface, as winding the watch, removing and replacing the crown or setting can bypass the seals of the timepiece and compromise the integrity of the mechanical movement. Should water ever be observed on the interior of the watch, immediately take the watch to an authorized Vacheron Constantin boutique or authorized dealer for service. It's important to note that regardless of the rated hermeticity of a watch, leather straps are never water resistant. Any moisture that appears on the leather strap should be removed immediately with a dry, soft cloth. Exposure to moisture will rapidly accelerate the aging of this natural material. Vacheron Constantin recommends annual testing at an authorized dealer or boutique to ensure that the rated water resistance of the timepiece is retained. In addition to protection against water exposure, it's important to protect the timepiece from exposure to strong magnetic fields. Keep the watch remote from refrigerator doors, magnets, wiring looms carrying a high degree of current, all forms of speakers, as well as professional magnetic resonance imaging equipment. If magnetized, the watch will run at dramatically different rates. Should these aberrant rates be detected following exposure to a magnet or suspected exposure to a magnet, take the watch immediately to an authorized Vacheron Constantin dealer or boutique where specialized equipment is available to demagnetize the hairspring of the watch. Vacheron Constantin recommends service for simple timepieces, that is, timepieces without an additional complication, every 4 to 5 years of use. It's important that the watch be taken to a Vacheron Constantin authorized dealer or factory boutique, because these are the exclusive domains of trained personnel, proper equipment, factory parts, and the accessibility of an after-service factory warranty for your timepiece. For more information about the usage and care of this Vacheron Constantin Patrimony and the entire Vacheron Constantin model line, visit the company's homepage at vacheronconstantin.com.